Hey everybody, I'm here with the ever so talented Sys Malakian on Pi Records in his second appearance in about, what is it, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, I guess it's 4 or 5 years.
But it's awesome because we've been talking this whole time, and you've been sending me videos of some stylists, and you've been sending me tracks. We just had a tribute, just to recognize your contribution to the surf community. And I really want to kind of delve deep into like all the different types of things you do for music. So you're number one right now. Tell me what you're doing, like as a means for income right now.
Well, I'm a teacher, and I also I teach English, Spanish, and I also sell records, my records, and I try to spread the word about surf music. So I'm selling all records like I don't know, the Ventures or classic to DJs. I'm also working for an enterprise with Google Ads. That's kind of new. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, those are my income, and it's 50-50, all about music and all about teaching and this Google Ads stuff.
That's wonderful. And I think what a lot of people might not know is you have quite an extensive Bandcamp uh, discography. One of my favorites is your Electric.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, totally. But they don't know that they can sign up for Spanish lessons there on Bandcamp, right?
Yeah, you can sign up for guitar lessons, for Spanish lessons too. Also, you can support like every other month for a little payment. You can get all the updates from my music, advance from new singles, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. And you're like, I really want to know, like, it seems like in all your spare time, like no matter where you go, you have a guitar and an amp with you that you're playing.
Uh, well, I am playing a lot of on a lot of venues now. So yeah, I try to keep my guitar close to me, even if it's not the Jaguar or it's the old Jaguar Strat. And I try to play and rehearsal all the time because I am
Yeah.
getting into a new level. Like I want to improve myself for the stuff that I did. I don't know, maybe from unknown creatures. I want to play it
Yeah.
better. So yeah, I'm practicing and playing, and I think that that's a good way to improve.
Yeah, I agree. And I love seeing the playthrough videos that you do of your favorite surf songs. I think everybody enjoys those. What inspires you to pick certain songs to record like that and put out on social media?
Well, at first I used to make those videos because I was making and writing the songs for my bands like I don't know, 10 years ago. So when I learn a new song, I used to record myself just
Yeah.
to avoid forgetting it. Like
Oh, I see.
I learned
Yeah.
one from Twin Tones, for example. So I record myself to avoid forgetting it the way I used to play it, and I start to upload them to YouTube, and suddenly I have focused myself on making my own songs. So I just keep those videos to enjoy sometimes or to come back to my mind about my
Yeah.
playing. And one day I saw that a lot of people were enjoying it.
Yeah.
Uh, so I decided to listen to the songs that I like, and start like I don't know, learning the full song or just for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just continue uploading the videos now on Instagram too, on Facebook, on Reels, TikTok. Yeah, because it's a good way to promote surf music. As I always say,
Yeah,
uh, promote surf music is my tenet. So I think it's a very good way to people can know more stuff, and even if the people want to play guitar, they can have a little hint of how to play.
it's awesome. Awesome. I have two questions to follow up with that. Um, do you think all bands, labels, and promoters in surf music should be using TikTok to promote?
Yeah, because nowadays it's all internet, and short videos and making on a lot of media like Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook. You have to promote your music or what you are doing in all social media. Even I just saw that there is a group on LinkedIn about surf music. It has years since someone posted there, but someone tried to post about surf music on LinkedIn, so it was interesting to me. And I
Oh,
think, yeah, we have to promote what are we doing. The labels
yeah,
are very important to us because they help us to spread the word about our
yeah,
music. And yeah, I think that they should use TikTok.
yeah. Every little bit helps. I need to learn TikTok. My family tells me I need to learn TikTok. It's the only one I don't know how to use.
Yeah, it's it's weird because you can get a video with, I don't know, one view. The other day you can get, I don't know, 5 million views. It's kind of
Really?
weird because, yeah, I upload like a year ago or 2 years ago a cover from Crime Wave from Los Dedos. It was a bass cover because we wanted to play that with Willie, and at the end of the day, I ended up playing guitar. So I upload that video, and it has like 100 views that day. And now that you can see, it's maybe 10,000, 12,000, something like that. It's weird because it gets a lot of attention. Uh, uh, 2 years after I upload the video. So it's weird. It's always changing. I'm learning how to use TikTok too. So
Yeah. You have to. I like. You kind of have to learn as you go, right?
yeah, and also you need to to create stuff.
Yeah.
Um, we share our passion for music, but you need to create something interesting for the people that are following
Yeah.
you. I don't know, maybe the records that I got is from Brazil, Extridentes. It's a very good record.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm making those videos, just my turntable, and playing a song that I like, and it helps a lot because it helps me and it helps the band to
Yeah.
get some promotion.
Yeah. That's great. That's great, and especially like. I mean, if Sys Malakian is listening to your record, that means that means a lot. It'll mean a lot to the band because you know you're a really good guy and you're a great musician. You're well respected because of how much you actually dedicate your time to guitar.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm always trying to listen to new music. Now that I'm reviewing some new stuff for Colorado instrumental fan scene, it's great because it combines my degree at university plus the surf music. So it's great nowadays. I don't know if you have read the review that I did for the X album.
I did not, but I want to because I have it sitting over here.
Yeah, it's very for me it's a very good experience now because I used to write reviews on Bandcamp. They are like very short. Now
Yeah,
that I can write more, it's better. Also, I can practice my English, so I like it. That's my kind of my life now. It's working with music that I like, making music, writing about music. It's great.
awesome, awesome. Well, What about your guitar lessons? I want to talk about your guitar lessons. I mean, obviously you can do them in person with whoever's in Mexico. But what interface do you use when you give guitar lessons virtually?
Well, I use two methods. I can record the videos like for previously, and getting into the topic and recording me talking about the lesson, and we can share like this kind of videos so I can correct some stuff, or position from the hands and how to make it comfortable. But sometimes when we were on pandemic, I used to use Zoom or Google Meet, and I have the interface now connected to this microphone, so I can
Yeah.
use the Twin Reverb. It's right there.
Ah,
So
yeah.
it was working like that, but um, I haven't had a virtual lesson for a year now because
Oh, really?
all my students are like they grew up too early, so they are
Ah,
yeah, they are now making their own stuff. Everyone got Surfy Bear, compact or classic.
yeah.
Uh, we used to talk about the reverb and how to get that sound. So now that they grew up, they are making their bands and they way on music. So I'm proud of them. I'm happy. Now I'm teaching here. Like it's not virtually, it's personal. So it's great. I can see. I can learn better because I'm teaching now. I'm teaching more. So yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff that I didn't know, like how to teach left-handed, for example. It,
Oh,
it it could be the same, but it's not the same because also his brain or her brain is working differently, like ours that we are
yeah.
right-handed. So you have to understand that. Um, Make it or read about it and how to teach that guy or the guy that it's left-handed but plays like right-handed. So I learned a lot the past years, and I'm learning how to teach and make my method for left-handed or left-handed who wants to play like right-handed.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you have two other things you're doing as well. You also play the keys, and you play or you DJ. So I don't know anything about either of those parts of your musical life. Can you talk about? Let's start with the keys. Well, what type of music are you making with the keys?
Yeah, I started when I was 12 maybe or 15 maybe, because I heard the surf bands like Telecrimen or the songs with the organ that Satan's Pilgrims used to make, and I wanted that sound. So what I did is save like save some cash and get a very cheap keyboard. So I started to learn how the notes are, where how to move my hand to avoid getting hurt or playing bad. So I was learning for 5 years by myself. And when I started music school, I learned more stuff. I changed my way of playing because I was doing some bad stuff for my hand. So it was the same time that I started my band, my cumbia band, Pero Agradecido. So um, I started making songs in organ for that band. They are kind of our first songs. I like very basic, but the rhythm is the thing that it's moving into those songs.
Yeah.
So so after that, I wanted to use for Dallases. So I was learning how to compose into these um, Greek patterns or that kind of music that I like, but into the organ, and I wanted to make it different for my guitar playing. So it took me a while, but I think I did, and that's my way on keyboards. And for DJing, it was fun because I always get records, move records since I was maybe 16, 17 years.
Okay.
So when I got an invitation for a guy in my high school to put some music at his party, so I I just take my records and play, I don't know, the Ventures, or all the classics, the Cavernarius, the Telecrimen bands from here. Um, and I was playing a lot of surf music mixed with other stuff. So that's my first step as a DJ. And it was 13 years ago from that party. So I started to make it again, like 3 years ago, with all the records that I have, the surf records that I have. So I got an invitation to play, and I said, okay, let's do it. And I bring the Roots, for example, Satan's Pilgrims, Frank and the Pool Boys. Those are like my favorite records. I'm playing those all the time because it's very cool. Everyone on the beach, for example, it's like, yeah, Tanlight Fever. Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah. I'm always playing those records, like or the Roots that I got a single from the Try by You. It's kind of one of my favorite. I can see that it has been a year since I got that record, but now I can see some scratches because I'm playing it all the time. Even if I'm here, I can make a little set for the music, and also I think it's a very good way to know or to get really into the music you like, because you have to choose like an order for how to set up the songs, and also see people's reactions, if they like more drippy stuff or more garage stuff or like a more slow stuff. So you have to keep changing them and getting into the beat. Yeah, it's fun because I always saw people like trying to Shazam the songs, and I feel great because more people is getting into this kind of music.
Nice, nice. Now, when you teach, do you primarily teach like surf guitar, or are there like a lot of different styles that
Yeah,
like
I used to teach different styles, but nowadays people is always asking me for surf guitar. So what I did is write I how I would teach me surf guitar now that I know a little bit of them. So we start with the bands, the music, with the instruments, how a Jaguar, a Strat, Jazzmaster works for surf music, the Reverb, the amps, all kind of info and history for the genre. And then we start with, I don't know, some pipeline stuff, for example, that it's kind of easy and you can achieve at your first lesson. So yeah, you can get into those. And after I wrote this, I was teaching to Vasily from Australia, and he learned very well. As far as we have only like 5 or 6 lessons, but yeah, I learned that that method can work for surf music, and I'm always changing stuff. Like I'm making out a PDF with the history because sometimes or you need to check some kind of stuff. For example, even if it's a black face or a brown face, what are the difference and some examples. So I'm making a PDF with YouTube links so my students can learn more about that stuff. I have now 2 students here that are learning surf music, and they are making great. I can see them improving. They are getting their surf bears, the amps, like a Twin Reverb. They are looking for a showman, like everyone.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my goals that I want to achieve soon, to have a showman or a bassman, because I love that sound.
What about the Surfing Bear one?
Yeah, I want to have the surfing man. Yeah,
Yeah.
when I saw it and I hear it, it was like this is Sherman in a very small pedal that, and I need that.
Was it pretty
So
accurate?
yeah, yeah, you can hear that it's very accurate, and for me, it's like get the bigger sound into a very small pedal because I don't know how to say this. If you have your reverb and your guitar and are playing surf with that one, it's like making uh, 200, 300% better because
Oh
it's
wow.
sound that you hear that you like. Um, it's big, it's like splashy, it's something that's well of I don't know like Babaluni stuff. So it's very cool
Oh
because
yeah.
you can hear that big amp even in
Yeah.
your headphones. So yeah,
Yeah. It sounds like I like what's that? White Track Weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's that sound you can get with that pedal, and it's very accurate. Like you couldn't hear the difference. I mean, we can, but we are nerds for surf music, but everyone that it's on your show will never notice, and you can get the sound you want without breaking your back, for example.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, is there anything else right now you want to talk about that we haven't talked about? I mean, the floor is yours. You can talk about whatever you want.
Uh, I don't know. You can. You have more questions? Like,
Yeah,
how?
like, are you promoting anything right now?
Well, it's. I can promote my latest records. It's an Abasis maxi single with Dallases. We have on Surfin next Tuesday 3. I have two tracks. One with Perro Agradecido, the cumbia band, and with Sys Malakian, the last hope. Uh, it's we're gonna have the Wolfman's Hood Nanny compilation by Missing Hood Records.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We will have a track with Los Frankies that is their first vinyl release, and with Sistilus, Sin Tabla, that it's a very drippy song that when I heard, because I get the expression that Dave Klein make a very cool job, you know. I just
yeah.
heard,
He's really good.
yeah, I have to turn up to 11 because I'm in love with his work into this, and especially in that song because I can hear the drip that I wanted and the drip I couldn't make it into the mix, for example.
Uh
And
huh.
he brings like in front of all the instruments, and you can imagine that we are playing in front of him, like just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
few from distance. It's a very good stuff, and yeah, I think that's it for now.
Awesome, awesome. Well, sis, thank you so much for coming on and being patient. And we had to juggle a couple things, but let's not wait so long next time to get together and talk. I think we should talk more, and I want to thank you for all our viewers for you know doing what you do, but you also support what I do. You're a Patreon member. You always share the stuff and comment on it, and you know, you make me feel like a part of the scene. So I really appreciate that because I really admire what you do.
Thank you, and thanks to you for the good work because we need to support each other, and I think that's Pi Records. It's a pretty good platform to know more about the bands, to know more about the members because I'm a little back on schedule, but I'm watching the new interviews and what's my rig, for example, now that you had Dylan from Desert Undertones. It was great because I was planning to ask him what he uses, so now I can watch it. So it's
Yeah,
great.
he was very excited to do that. He asked me, he said, "Can I make one?" I'm like, "Absolutely."
Yeah, yeah, it's very for me. It's very cool because you can see how people it's working with the music that you hear. For
Yeah.
example, if they are on a studio, if they are at home, it's great
Yeah.
because you can get very good idea for the sound that you want or the sound that you like. And everyone is making now a very good sound with the Surfin Man, with the Surfy Bear, and
Yeah.
for me it's great because there is new bands. Like every week, I can see on Bandcamp that there is a new
Yeah.
song. So it's very cool because for me it's hearing new stuff. I love that. So thank you for your good work, and I hope more people can make those videos. What's my rate? And
Yeah.
I will send you mine soon because I'm recovering for the burns, and I will send mine soon.
Awesome. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Thanks to you.